What's good with it, do YouTube? Natepushweights back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Logan Paul and KSI, their boxing match coming up very soon. Basically, we're just going to be talking about who I think will win this match, who I think will come out on top, and who probably will get knocked out, honestly, because I think it's going to be a knockout. Before we get into this video, welcome to the channel. We stream a lot, and we also play a lot of video games. We also do a lot of photography and videography content. So hit that like button on this video. Subscribe if you're new, of course. And comment below of who you think will win this fight, because I don't know. I have an opinion. I think this person could possibly win this fight, but I'm not going to reveal it yet. But I will talk about who I think possibly could win it. But all right, so let's talk about KSI. Now, KSI, I cannot spell his name. His full name is Olaji. I cannot say it. I cannot pronounce it. I'm not going to pronounce it. KSI, if you look on Wikipedia, KSI was born in 1993 on June. Now, KSI is a British entertainer. He's a YouTuber. He's an internet personality. He's a rapper also, if anybody didn't know that. And also, he's the co-founder of Sidemen, basically. Now, if I were to compare KSI and Logan Paul in the matter of fame, I would say I don't know, honestly, because they're pretty equal, I guess. KSI might have a lot more fans. KSI has 53 million followers over everything from YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, I guess, if you want to include that, and also other platforms, of course, like TikTok, I guess. I guess you could say TikTok, right? Now, as far as his video style, man, he's very, very funny. A lot of people resort to his comedy. They like his comedy a lot. They're tuned into his comedic like aspect of his YouTube channel, and I've seen a couple of his videos. I did a couple of reactions on my channel to his videos involving the KSI Logan Paul first match when they fought out in the UK. But as far as everything goes, he started out playing, FIFA. He did a lot of FIFA gameplay. He did a lot of pranks. He did a lot of like IRL content. Interviewing people. He blew up like that. He really blew up back then, and that's what got his channel the way it is today, I guess you can say. Now, back then, YouTube was not as competitive as it is today. Back then, people were getting millions and millions of views. The views were insane. I'm talking, this guy KSI was getting like 19-20 million views. I don't even want to say a month. I think he was getting like 100 million a month. I don't know, 100 million views a month. I could do that. I would love that. But as far as content wise, obviously he slowed down a little bit, because back then that was grind season. Now it's like, he still puts out videos. He has 2 channels. I think he has 3 channels actually. Still puts out videos. Doesn't really put out videos on his main channel, because that's kind of like I guess a rap channel. That's for his music, his production, his all that stuff. So he mainly puts out stuff on his second channel. I know that. I've seen a lot of his content. But as far as everything else goes with boxing, he's taking that pretty seriously, just like Logan Paul. He beat Joe Weller for his first match. That kind of started everything. Joe Weller, I guess they were having some altercation during that year, and they decided to deuce it out, which is a good idea in my opinion. But as far as everything goes, everybody that watched that match, which was a lot of people, I think it was like 1 million to 2 million people that actually watched that match involving YouTubers fighting. That was a pretty amazing event. And I didn't really get started into knowing other YouTubers like Joe Weller and stuff like that until I saw him fight KSI, and it was a good match. It started the role of YouTube boxing. History is booming now. Now everybody wants to jump in on it. Logan Paul and KSI, they will be fighting for the second match. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. The first one was a draw, as we all know. It was a battle. In the beginning, KSI he wasn't doing anything. He was getting beat up a little bit. Then KSI just kind of like grinded out at the endings. Last 4 rounds or so, just grinded out and came back, and you know, and ended in a tie, which is rightful. I think it was a tie. They both fought very well. As far as the largest boxing match in history, I think YouTube is on the way of some good things. I mean, I think we can get a lot of entertainers that can really spice this up. Now, let's talk about Logan Paul, of course. Now, Logan Paul, this kid, man, he's actually younger than me. Now, as far as Logan Paul goes, Logan Paul, he's obviously an American YouTuber, internet personality, you know, all over the boards. Now, when he started doing skits on what was that app called? The app that had the skits where you could just do something for like 7 seconds and it could be like really funny, really epic, or really shitty. He started out doing Vine. That's what it was, Vine. He did Vine. He blew up on that. I think that's how I first heard of his name, when he did Vine. His shit was really funny. Now, as far as, you know, his YouTube video content, he does a lot of different things. You know, he's mainly involved in his vlogs. He tells his story in his vlogs. His YouTube channel is his vlogs. His vlogs are top notch. Like, good editor. You know, it's interesting. Everything's like a movie. Nothing's like just, you know, right here, just sitting down, you know, just talking. It's a movie. Everything from when he wakes up to when he sleeps. If it's a party, it's whatever. It's gonna be a banger. His vlogs are bangers. They're daily bangers. He does it like every 2 days, I think. Obviously, he's gonna slow down with it because, you know, he's blowing up now. He's bigger. He doesn't really need to do it every single day. But, you know, he's still making content, whether it's Instagram. Shit, if Vine was still here, he'd probably still making Vines and stuff. Twitter, you know, YouTube. I think he does some stuff on TikTok. Maybe that's Jake Paul. I don't know. I could be getting them mixed up. But he's grinding. He's still doing his thing. He's still jamming it out, you know? Now, as far as stuff that he did off the scene of YouTube, well, kind of, yeah, I want to say, yeah, off the scene of YouTube. So, entertainment-wise, he's been in a couple of films, man. At Netflix, YouTube series and stuff like that. He's been killing the game, man. Honestly, he's been killing the game. He's been grinding. He's been making that moolah, so to say. He posted a video that really hurt him back in, I want to say, 2 years ago. Everybody knows it. Everybody, you know, heard about it. We saw it. It blew up on the internet, and probably one of the biggest mistakes that he ever had. Honestly, I feel bad for the dude. You know, when that happened, I was like, whoa. I was like, come on, man. You know, why would you do that? But, you know, everybody makes mistakes. You know, I've made mistakes. He made mistakes. She made mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, you know. So, obviously, dude deserves another chance. And he did. He got it. He redeemed himself, man. He did it. He grinded out. He literally took himself back to the top. Like, name somebody that you know that literally went from here. Literally, he was here, went down for what he did, and then came back up. Like, what? Are you serious? You don't really see that out of a lot of people, and you know, that's really interesting. That's really that shows a lot in that person, whether people like him or not. And I know it's a lot of people that really don't like the Paul brothers. I don't know why. You know, they just making a moolah. They just doing their thing. But you know, as far as subscription goes, and you know, who has the most views, who has the most subscribers when it comes to YouTube, with Logan Paul and KSI, you know, I think they're very equal. Honestly, I think they're very equal. Followers wise, he's blowing up on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. They still climbing the charts. Of course, they're still killing it. I think he made an appearance on just like some movies too, which is pretty crazy. Like, for him to be starred in the movies, you know. Come on, he's like an American entertainer that's on YouTube killing it in the movie actor stuff. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Never really seen that. Never really see that by YouTubers. You know what I mean? Could you call him a YouTuber? I don't know. But as far as everything goes, man, he wants to be a professional. He wants to be a professional in everything. Let's be real. So does KSI, I guess you could say. They want to be professionals. Do they deserve to be? Probably so. You know what I mean? They came from nothing to something. You know what I mean? This kid right here, Logan Paul, wrestling in high school, playing football too. I remember seeing like 1 or 2 highlights that he had. Ohio kid, you know what I mean? Like, come on. He's only 24 years old, you know? That's good for him. Now as far as KSI goes, I don't know if he has any sport background or anything like that. I don't really know KSI too much because he's over in the UK. I don't really have the UK information as I do Logan Paul, so I don't really know too much about him. But reading from history on the internet and stuff like that, these kids, man, they're tough. You know what I mean? They're tough. So let's get on with it. Who will win this match, man? Who will win? Who's gonna win? Who is going to win? Now, when it comes to both of them, man, KSI is a lot older than Logan Paul. KSI is a lot older than Logan Paul. So, I mean, that doesn't mean anything, obviously. Don't even think about that. Just take it as 2 men ready to battle. You know, whether pound for pound, you know, one could be bigger than the other. One could be tougher than the other. One could have more heart than the other. It all comes down to who is going to last longer in that ring. Who's going to win? Now, last year when they first fought, it was real tough, man. It was who's gonna last longer in that ring. If they would have had one more round, it was gonna be who was gonna last longer in that ring. Who was? You guys can give your opinions in the comment section. As far as everything goes, I think both these dudes is tough. I think they both gonna knock each other out. Honestly, I just think it's gonna come down to that. I think a lot of people shy away of, you know, it's not about how hard you hit. Really, it is about hard you hit when it comes to boxing, but it's about how long you can last in that damn ring. And ooh, gotta be smart. Look at Mayweather. You know what I mean? But yeah, these two, man, they've been training hard. They've been training real hard. Logan's been training really hard too. I've been seeing a lot of his stuff on Instagram, him popping up. But man, who will come out on top? That's the real question. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to win? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Do me a favor. Hit that like button, of course, man. We coming up on 19,000 subscribers. We took a break for a little bit on YouTube, but now we're back. And I hope you guys are tuning in. Hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell. Come on, bro. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. I got a Call of Duty tournament tomorrow. Video dropping tomorrow. Vlog dropping tomorrow. Big Call of Duty tournament for me in Philadelphia. Wish your boy some luck. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.
I'm supposed to read this shit. That for life.